In this video, I'll share my thoughts on the Insignia Bluetooth wireless mouse and demonstrate how it's working with my 2018 iPad Pro after the recent iPad OS update. So I've been using this Insignia dual mode wireless mouse that I got from Best Buy a few weeks ago. I wanted something black to match my Zagg Slimbook Go keyboard case, and I also like it because there is no visible branding. I just want something that gets the job done and looks clean and minimal. I don't want to be looking at a bunch of different logos and company names all over my stuff. I'll show a quick on-screen demonstration of the mouse in action and then share my thoughts about the mouse afterward. If you are in an app and you want to go home, this is what it looks like. You can either highlight the little bar at the bottom of the screen and just click, or you can drag the cursor down toward the bottom of the screen and keep scrolling down all the way. If you are in an app and you want to go to the app switcher, you can still use the mouse and just drag up on the little bar at the bottom of the screen like this. Or you can also move the mouse all the way down and keep going like this. So writing, editing, and selecting text is really nice, and this is the main thing that I'm excited about for this update. Also, slide over has a gesture for the mouse as well. If you have a slide over window open, you can just move the mouse toward the right side of the screen like this, and it can move it from the left to the right and then off and out of view. And if you want to get the slide over window back, just slide the mouse toward the right again. So to get it open, slide right, and to close it, slide right. Pretty nice. Now for my thoughts about using this mouse with iPad OS. I really like it so far. I had been using it as an accessibility feature before the iPad OS 13.4 update, and it was just fine for me. The scroll wheel even worked for most of my use cases like web browsing or writing documents. Now, after the update, I'm finding that the scroll wheel stops working sometimes, and I have to turn the mouse off and turn it back on again to get it working again. Not a big deal, but still a little bit annoying. Also, I still have to turn on assistive touch if I want to be able to grab something like swiping between my two home screens like this. When assistive touch is off and I click and drag, it doesn't recognize anything here on the home screen. I know with the Apple mouse, you're able to just swipe side to side across the mouse to go back and forth between these two screens, so that's one thing to consider. Also, another thing that is kind of a bummer with this mouse, or any mouse I think, is the inability to zoom in and out. I think my mouse and keyboard combo has me covered for pretty much everything, except for being able to zoom in and out fluidly. I know you can use the command and plus or minus keyboard shortcut, but a trackpad would have an advantage over the mouse in this case because you could just zoom in and out by pinching. And lastly, this mouse has a few extra buttons in addition to the left and right click buttons, like the scroll wheel, the two on the side, and this DPI button on top. So in conclusion, I'm loving the new iPad OS update so far. I'm really happy with using this mouse and keyboard combo as well. For around $25 plus tax, it is a really good value. I've only had this small little issue where I would lose functionality in the scroll wheel, causing me to turn it off and back on. And I would still consider getting the new Magic Keyboard when it comes out. It just seems like it supports a few more gestures and features than a mouse would, like the pinch to zoom. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments below, and I hope you have a nice day. Thanks.